Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it is me. And today, I thought I would finally give my 2 cents on the Love and War update with a little base jumper gameplay. So, as most of you probably know, the Love and War update is the most recent update to Team Fortress 2, and it added a bunch of different balance changes as well as a couple weapons. But by far my favorite, my favorite weapon that was added in this update was the base jumper. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this weapon, essentially it's just a parachute that will slow your fall, allowing for very, very easy market gardens, as well as some jumps that were never really possible before. And I'd just like to say right off the bat that this weapon is so much fun to use. It makes market gardening and pogoing and just rocket jumping in general much more fun, if you ask me. As most of you guys know, I do play a lot of Soldier. Obviously, Spy is my main, but when I'm not playing Spy, I'm usually playing Soldier. I actually have more kills on my market gardener than I do my rocket launcher, which is, I guess, somewhat embarrassing. But I guess that kind of gives you an idea of how much time I spend playing actual Soldier versus just market gardener. But yeah, as I was saying, I absolutely love this weapon. It makes market gardening a lot more consistent, like Star said. In a way, it's kind of easy mode, I guess you could say. But I feel like it's going to be very helpful for people who are just getting into TF2 or just getting into Soldier in general and just want to learn, I guess, air strafing or just rocket jumping in general, figuring out the physics of the game. And I feel like it's a really good way to do it without, I don't know, breaking anything, I suppose you could say. And that isn't to say that this weapon is overpowered or the best in its slot, because it's probably not. The gunboats or the shotgun will probably serve you better in most scenarios. I just have a whole lot of fun using this weapon. The problem with it is it doesn't give you the same effects as the gunboats, the negated rocket jump damage. So it's really only useful if you pair it with the airstrike or with the rocket jumper, because you don't take any blast damage. But the problem with using it with the airstrike is you take so much damage just from rocket jumping in general that when you fly in to attack somebody and get the advantage of the airstrike, that being the really fast fire speed while in midair, you're not going to be doing very well as far as your health goes. On the opposite end of the spectrum, I guess going back to the weapon's strengths, it's really great because you really shouldn't be taking any fall damage if you have it equipped. Because you can use the parachute right before you hit the ground, and because you're not really going to be flying really fast at the ground in general while using this, fall damage is, generally speaking, completely negated, which is really great. It makes it a lot easier to rocket jump. And to be quite honest with you, I wish something like the man-treads or the gunboats would have something like this. Not the parachute effect, mind you, the ability to negate fall damage. Because if you ask me right now, the man-treads are kind of underpowered. But that's just me. Another really fun thing that I'd recommend you guys trying is pogoing with it, as you can see that I'm doing right here. Because you're in the air for much longer than you normally be, you can actually reload your rocket and shoot it down before ever touching the ground. It's pretty fun, and I guess it'll be helpful if you're practicing it. Although it feels a whole lot different than actually pogoing. And I guess for just some final closing thoughts, once again, just like to reiterate how much fun this weapon is, and encourage you all to go out and use it, because it is a whole lot of fun. But don't let my earlier clips in this video deceive you into thinking that that's possible, because a lot of those were just really oblivious players and relatively new players. Star said in his video that it's definitely best to just use it to, like I said earlier, negate fall damage. You don't want to be holding your parachute open for long periods of time, because it just makes you a huge target. And I definitely agree with him with that. But it's so fun just to float around for a while. But yeah, don't keep your parachute open too long, I guess. It's kind of a plan for disaster. But at the same time, the nicest thing about this is being in close quarters and being able to stop yourself from hitting the ground. Makes it a whole lot easier to hit people. So, yeah, guys. Just like to thank you for watching this. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know your opinions on the new update, especially regarding the base jumper, in the comments. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys later.